Tonight, new facts about just how widespread the Delta variant of COVID has become here in Ohio. State health experts releasing the new information. And of course, that means we turn to 3 News senior health correspondent Monica Robbins, who watched and listened very carefully today as to what was said. What did we learn?
You know, today's discussion was mainly a warning for those folks who are still unvaccinated. Delta is here. It will be the dominant strain by the end of August, if not sooner, and it has the ability to spread faster and make people more sick. But there are things you can do about it. We're fortunate in Northeast Ohio. Many of our counties are at or over the state average of 45% vaccinated, and those numbers improve with higher age groups. But in those counties that are struggling with vaccination rates, the concern is we're going to see a jump in cases as Delta variant becomes dominant. The reason? It's so contagious.
Estimates are that it's about 50% more contagious than Alpha, or the B.1.1.7 so-called UK variant, which itself was 50% more contagious than the variant which caused our winter surge.
The difference for the Delta variant is it takes less of the virus going from my mouth or my nose to yours to potentially infect you.
Not only is it easier to catch, it's also causing people to become more sick.
Delta is much more likely to cause someone to be hospitalized if they're unvaccinated than the Alpha variant was.
So what do we do if you're unvaccinated or can't be, such as children? Health officials want you to realize we're not out of the woods yet, and masks, social distancing, and avoiding large crowds are your best protection. And while we know the vaccine works, some are concerned about breakthrough infections. Since March 2nd, Ohio has had less than 24 people who were fully vaccinated die from COVID. The median age was 81. Put into context nationally,
Really 1% of the mortalities from COVID nationally now are in vaccinated patients. 99% are in those that are either partially or unvaccinated.
Now, according to the CDC, current data suggests that 99.5% of COVID-19 in the U.S. right now has occurred among unvaccinated people. In the UK, they're noticing that people younger than 50 may be twice as likely to be infected. And in Israel, they're seeing a rise of Delta cases in children because they can't be vaccinated. Health officials say the best way to protect the kids is for older families to get the shot and then keep the basic safety guidelines in place: masks, distancing, and avoiding the crowds with the kids. We know it worked when it had to, and so until they can get the vaccine, that's the best option.
All right, Monica, thanks.
Sure.